Can you hear me now? Now can you hear me? I don't know why my mic is not working. One second. There's an echo. Hold on one second. Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, about now we're kind of is there no echo now or less echo now? And can you hear me? I don't know. I got a second screen, so I don't have to keep losing my place with like starred things, and it's not letting me use both. Yes, with an echo. Music clashes. What about now? It's breaking up. Echo. I do not know what to do. Hold on one second. Well, echo cancellation is on. I guess that doesn't work. Um, all right. I mean, now and am I not echo? Can you hear me now? And am I not echo? Sorry about this. I don't know what the heck. Someone just let me know, please, then I'll get started if the sound is okay. Echo's getting bad. Okay. Can we hear me? Yeah, unplugging and plugging back in. It's good now? Yes, it's good. No echo? Gone. Okay. Can I play music? I have to figure out why it's doing this. Nothing I try is working. Gone, do you mean I was gone or do you mean the echo's gone? Echo. The echo's gone. Your voice is fine now. Okay. Echo gone for now. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let me get started. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for helping. I'll have to play with this after and see what the heck is going on. All right. What is my current energy? What is my current energy? Let's zoom in. Current energy. Getting clarity on what's holding you back. We have clarity on either side of freedom. So there is this feeling of like recognizing what was trapping you from taking some kind of action and addressing it to move forward. Any message from my mom with a token? A fork in a hot dog, and this has put a fork in it, put an ending to something. Some kind of conversation to shed light on a final decision that needs to be made. So have the difficult conversation, whether that's with another person or with yourself. Message of love. Right now, it feels like there's a need to make a decision that's just for you. It's like pull back your energy from anything that's keeping you focused on anything that's not this forward action type of decision. Was Marie there to help her mom, Sally, over Tuesday when Sally passed away? Death. Death is this like no longer waiting, like almost like there was this pre-transition, like I'm preparing you before the transition so that you don't ever have to battle or feel like you're unsure. So yes. Message from my spirit team. Whatever was kind of pulling one, it's like you were trying to take a step forward and there's one of those little dogs that was like literally like a bulldog, like nipping at your heel. Whatever that is, it's going to be kind of cleared so that you can move forward. There's something you needed to learn, and that's why the pause was there, but the pause is being lifted. Message from Sean. Message from Sean. There's this fear of like a way that you handled something in the past. It's like needing to go back into blank mode, whether that's like your version of hermit mode, whether that's like determination mode. It's like the mode that got you through a similar time in the past is what needs to be turned on right now. She's gonna have to do everything in show ready form. That would be funny. That would be difficult, but funny. As I was waking up, I received this message. You are the hardship. What? You are the hardship. I mean, in cases where this is in reverse, this is hardship in reverse. So it's not necessarily that you are the hardship. It's like you wake up people to what they're defending not changing. So you challenge the status quo when it needs to be challenged, not in a negative way, though. General message for you today. General message. In order to protect forward progress right now, there's a need to keep your plans close to your chest. Um, it's like some people, when they see you start to break away from where they think you should be, they may project onto you, and there's need to be mindful of that right now. All right, let's see if this new screen works. This should make it so I don't have to move that. Will Trump take away income tax and the IRS? Will Trump, that's change. Change that we now see coming and some kind of new beginning. I do feel like things are going to be drastically changed. Taken away completely, healing the burden of something that people have been worried about for some time. It feels like it's going to be replaced by something else, like in a different form. So there is still something, but it feels like a big chunk of that is going to be changing. Spirit guides, any messages? Any messages from your guides? There's some kind of decision that needs to come just from you. So there's a need to not discuss this with anyone who could serve to kind of give their input or change your mind. Feels like this is something that's happening within the next month. So I guess I'd say like sit on it and sleep on it, but don't discuss it. There's a need to keep your thoughts your own. I'm good at this list. Will I get the job back Monday at the university, and is it to be? Is it meant to be? There's some kind of new beginning coming, but it's slower. It doesn't feel like you said next Monday. It doesn't feel like as soon as next Monday there's something coming in. There is something coming, but it also feels like it's a newer beginning than that. Resisting some kind of ending. I feel like you're going to end up going in a different direction. Who was it communicating with me last Friday, and what were they trying to tell me? A woman that you had a painful goodbye with or lack of goodbye with, like I feel like I would have liked to have one more whatever with you. What were they trying to tell you? Be mindful of some kind of impulsive action. It's almost like trying to bring yourself to your attention, trying to bring some kind of impulsivity to your attention so that you can decide if you want to be impulsive in that way or not. My grandson fell off the dock this past weekend. Will he have any lasting effect from his injury? Will he have any lasting effect from his injury? I feel like there's going to be overall healing from this. There may be something that like causes a problem in and out for some time, but then it eventually goes away. I'm moving away from the problem, and then at times it kind of battles me, but then overall I end up healing. Let me go to the bottom, make sure nobody's saying the sound is bad. 1 second. Audio is fading in and out. Echo is bad. No. Is it still? Hold on. Let me see if this plugged in or this works. 1 second. Okay. Can you hear me now? And is the sound good now? Somebody let me know, please. Can you hear me better now? High pitch and low and high. That was before I plugged this in, I think. No echo now. Okay. Sounds better. Okay, awesome. Forgot I had this thing. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's doing better now, much better. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy that I have this second screen. I just wish it wasn't messing everything up. Oh my God, my face. Okay. Um, oh no, now I'm confused. Where was I? It's working right now. That was 10:01. My friend's marriage is toxic and is taking a toll on her mental health. Will the marriage finally be coming to an end anytime soon? Anytime soon, no. This is like things being held back and slow to develop. It's like I'm not done giving up the fight just yet. It feels like they're gonna try and rebalance out things at least a couple more times. Does he sense me giving up on things and feel the same? Does he sense me giving up on things and feel the same? Um, I sense that you're giving up on things, but I feel like you're doing it until you see how I react. So I feel like you're trying to bait me. I don't feel like you're being serious about giving up. I feel like you're using giving up as a tactic, is how he feels. Does he feel the same? It in a way, kinda like, let me wait to see what you do with this type of thing. I wanna make sure nobody said anything about the yes, much better, no high pitch, okay. Let me go. Is D under spiritual attack, and by who and why? Under spiritual attack, who and why? Trying to delay some kind of divine mission here. So if this person uses their throat chakra a lot, this would be trying to delay them using that. If this person is trying to build some kind of business, this could be trying to delay the root chakra. It's like whichever way their progress comes in their life, it's some kind of slow down energy being sent to that particular chakra. Um, we have an emperor making some kind of big offer in order to delay or cause false starts or slow down for D. Yeah, the heavy burden, 5 of cups in reverse. It's like, I feel like we were both meant to be carrying this burden together, and I feel like I'm carrying it and you're not, and the other person to be. Um, so I'm trying to slow you down because I don't want you to get further than me or more successful at whatever could happen, whether that's like business, healing, socialization. It's like I wanna slow down what I feel like I can't have because I'm carrying the burden here of some past grievance. Mm. Was the crash between the American Airlines plane and the military Black Hawk helicopter last night an accident or intentional? An accident or intentional? An accident, the first card out for accident is a choice that I can't walk away from. So a decision that once I make it, I can't go back. A decision that I can't walk away from. And then was it intentional, the world in reverse, a lack of completion of a cycle. I almost said circle, like a pattern, like, I make a choice to turn a different way on the path, and then 7 of Wands, I defend decision. So I made the decision that I wanted to make. Knowing what turned out, I made the decision I wanted to make. I feel like there's some intentional energy behind that because there was a decision made that still feels like the right decision is what that says. Mhm. Since stream is good, think the sound is restricted to might maybe blow on the plug to remove the line. Lint. Wait, is it still not good? Somebody let me know if it's still not good. Okay. Hopefully that will remove JT soon. Will he be removed? Comes and goes. Will he be removed soon? No. This is like some plan in place to prevent that from happening so that I can go the distance. Slow and steady wins the race. So I take on it like from his perspective, I take on each thing as it comes up and I beat them one by one is how that feels. Does my dad have a message for my mom? Does my dad have a message for my mom? My dad have a message for my It feels like there's some kind of decision that she's trying to make, and it feels like it's a head heart type of decision, and he's guiding her to go with her gut feeling, like head versus heart versus gut. Take that other route as well and factor it in because her gut is kind of pushing her in one direction, and that's the right direction. All right, guys, I'm gonna close super chats because I need to figure out what's happening with all of my sound because now nothing's working. Um, okay, we'll just do it like that for now. And then I'm gonna try my best to come on tomorrow. Let me finish all these too. What deck am I using? This one, I think is, I don't know. This is just a regular, um, I think it's a pocket size regular deck. Um, probably Amazon. I don't know. This is the back of it. I'm in a weird headspace this week. What is this strange feeling energy? What is this strange feeling energy? It's like you've done all of the work for this last cycle, and now you need to wait for the results of that to come in. So you're in this weird holding phase where it's not that you're trying to not take action, but there's no action to be taken. It's like this uncomfortable waiting phase. But the chariot's here, so forward movement will come, but right now you're in the pause. Like quite literally, forward movement will come, but right now you're in the pause. So the weird headspace is that you feel this energy that you felt for the last little bit of there's more to do, there's more to say, there's more to figure out. But right now there's not. Right now it's allowing yourself to rest. And it feels like that's why you're battling yourself with no, there must be more to do. What if there's not right now? What if you don't do it right now? Feels like that's the headspace. My webinars. Any advice from my spirit team? Any advice from your spirit team about the webinars? Not taking action yet, but figuring out who you could learn more from or collaborate with or bounce ideas off of. It's almost like the next step to expansion is to start to get with like-minded individuals or those that you look to for ideas or, you know, uh, like behaviors that you want to replicate and start to kind of figure out how your ideas work when you're speaking them out loud to that type of room. Almost like planting seeds that you're not expecting to sprout right now. Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm ordering them probably a little bit later today or tomorrow morning. I'm still doing a couple last. I ended up adding some cards because I wanted to add like the good guys. So I made 4 wild cards that are different good guys. So what do you need to know? It's okay to change your mind about certain things as you receive new information. Challenge your own status quo when you feel like something keeps getting brought up from different angles? I feel I juggle money. Will I ever be financially stable and get a new car? It feels like that's a lesson in self-worthiness or, a money wound presenting on the surface because of some kind of self-concept wound. So it feels like as you heal the wound, you start to find your way toward those manifestations. This is like needing to reparent the way that you're viewing yourself in terms of worthiness. So can you get there? Um, thank you. Let's see what you need to know. What do you need? If there's some area that you feel like you're putting in all the effort to and you're not making forward progress, there may be some kind of purposeful slowing down going on around you. This is like, um, only one of us can win mentality. But as you or when you start to experience this, it's showing you that you're right around the corner from some kind of really big new beginning. So that's kind of the sign to keep pushing forward through some kind of like competitive or combative energy. Nikki McCain, will she be found soon? I sent you an email that Linda forwarded to you because it says email not found. Okay, I'll have to check. Um, will Nikki McCain be found soon? Will she be found? Yes. As soon as what you mean soon, no, this is a very slow moving knife, but this is the blindfold eventually coming off and seeds that have been planted coming to fruition. So it does feel like eventually they'll get some lead that comes out. But I feel like it doesn't feel like it's within the next like 2 months or maybe 2 weeks, depending on the case. I'm not sure about the case. It feels more like within the next 2 months. Is G talking to J behind R's back? Is he cheating? Is G talking to J behind R's back? Is there some secret communication? Yes. Has he gone as far as cheating? No. Is there some dishonesty or like wanting to hide this communication? Yes. Any message from my dad? Can someone let me know about sound again? How is it now? Any message from my dad? As cliche as it's gonna sound, there's a need to kind of allow yourself to slow down right now because things are shifting and it's like, if you're in one of those roundabout doors, like a hospital or like some mall where you have to wait for it to go round into the next opening to get out. It feels like that's what's happening right now. So take a few breaths as it change like as you see the scenery change is when you're gonna notice the opportunity to get off of the roundabout door type thing. Any message from my mother? Any message from my mother? There's something that you wanted to do, experience, start, put together. It feels like it wasn't the time for it a little bit ago. So this is like going back and re-looking at that now with a fresh perspective or with the wisdom that you have now. Just because it wasn't time for it then doesn't mean it wasn't meant for the emperor is here. So it's like you needed to learn to surrender to the circumstances in some way. Now that you've done that, there's an opportunity to bring a past experience back in like a fresh way. I'm gonna do a couple more and then I'm gonna hop off and see if I can try and fix my sound. Is my ear, jaw, and side of the head neurotype pain part of an activation? Part of an activation. Releasing control, putting down walls. I feel like it's symbolic, maybe not necessarily part of an activation, but symbolic of what's happening on a spiritual level, putting down walls that were previously preventing you from hearing certain things because you needed to fully surrender to something that was happening healing wise. So I would say symbolic of, yes. Sound is scatty. Okay, yeah, guys, I'm gonna do 2 more and then I'm gonna hop off. I'm sorry. I don't know why this is not working. Um, any message about my social media slash podcast starting to see some growth. Starting to see some growth. I would say don't get too locked down into anything too specific. This is like continue to bring diverse different pieces into the puzzle. Just like don't lock down on one specific path yet, even if you're starting to see that growth, keep it diverse. And but there is one thing that it feels like maybe that video is doing a little bit better than others, something like that. Kind of push, maybe make a little series out of like that one specific one, but still keep it broad. Can you tell me about the dream I was having last night? It involved my sister-in-law watching me puke black liquid and a black crow. Should I watch out for bad vibes or bad energy from her? The tower with the four of wands in reverse is like the home feeling fine, and then all of a sudden I realize something, I pick up something and I can't unsee it once I see it. And the wheel is like I start to kind of pull in a different direction. I would say be mindful of how much energy you're giving her, even if it's like thinking about what she could be up to. I would say just kind of try to keep your distance from thoughts or conversations until like you'll know when things start to eat up. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. My sound high and low pitch and echoes cutting in and out. All right, I'm gonna hop off and try and fix all this. If I can fix it quickly, I will hop back on. If not, I'll try my best to hop on tomorrow. Um, I do have a meeting tomorrow though, so it might be either earlier or later. But I'll try my best. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry that this is not working.